Recently, some of my favorite YouTubers have been doing the top 10 products I can't live without video tag, and today I'm giving you my take on that tag. But today's your lucky day because you don't just get one Tina's view on the top 10 products she can't live without, you get two Tinas. Because today is a collaboration between me, Tina, and my friend Tina over at Tina's Best Midlife. I discovered Tina's channel last year when our mutual friend Des at Beauty by Des gave her a shout out and me in the same video, and I've been hooked ever since. Tina does a lot of fashion videos with Stitch Fix and wantable try-ons. She does in-store try-ons at Walmart, Old Navy, Kohl's, that sort of thing. She also films day-in-the-life vlogs and shares recipes and also does some beauty content. So if you haven't checked her out, be sure when you're done here that you go over and check out her channel and subscribe and tell her I sent you down in the comments. I'll have her channel listed in the description box and in a pinned comment along with any other channel I mentioned today so that it's easy for you to find them. This tag has been around for a long time, but recently Lisa J and Nikki LaRose did a collaboration on the top 10 products they can't live without, and then it got picked up and some of my favorite YouTubers, Cindy at Beyond 50 Skin, Des over at Beauty by Des, Tamara from Tamara's Timeless Beauty, and Tina and I didn't want to get left behind. What's so fun about this is everybody has given their own spin on this. Some have stuck strictly to makeup products, others have included skincare, other beauty items, devices, that sort of thing. And I've decided to kind of broaden it out and not just do makeup, but beauty in general. And one of my items might be a cheat because it's a package deal of 2 items, and I have a bonus one at the end. So stick around and make sure you don't miss that. If you're new here from Tina's channel or just by seeing this in your browser home feed, hi, welcome. I'm so glad to have you here. And I hope that you'll take a little time, go to my channel page, browse around, watch a few more videos. And if you like what you see, that you would hit subscribe and become part of the family here at Beautiful Journey. These are in no particular order, but they're things that I use all of the time. And most of them are things that I've used for a really long time. There are a couple in here that are relatively new, but they quickly made their way into my I can't live without these category. Yes, that's hyperbole. I could, of course, live without any of these things, but I don't want to. And the first one I picked up is the Essence 16-Hour Cover and Last Powder Foundation. I did a whole video reviewing this with wear tests and what it looks like outside and all of that. That'll be linked in the card, so when you're done here, you can watch that if you're interested. This is the second one of these that I have purchased, and you can see it already has significant pan in there, and when it's gone, I will repurchase it again. My color is 02 Champagne, in case we're kind of similar in skin tone and you're trying to figure out if you need to go up or down from there. But I just love this powder foundation. And I don't just love it for a powder foundation. I love it as a setting powder, as a touch-up powder. And you'll see here as I was getting ready for this video today, I've had my makeup on today already for 10 hours. And I do have oily skin. So I blotted a little bit and then just took a brush and brushed this on. And you can see how it looks on one side of my face versus not the other. I'm just ready to go, and I could go probably another 5 hours without having any problem at all. This works no matter what foundation I have on. Some foundations I have can actually go 15 hours on their own, and I don't have to do anything to them. I would not have touched up today if I weren't going to be filming, but it was a little shinier than I wanted to look on camera. So I went ahead and did that, and this powder foundation is just perfect for that. On me, with my oily, mature skin, it doesn't look heavy or cakey, and in the summertime, I really love this. In the winter, I use it more as a setting and finishing powder. In the summertime, I will use it for a powder foundation, and I will actually apply it with a puff to get a little bit more full coverage. But I put that on and then use a setting spray on it, and it just melds with my skin, and it will last all day long. So, highly recommend, and I do not want to be without it in my inventory. The second one my hand landed on, you will recognize if you've been around just a little bit and watched a couple of my eyeshadow videos, and that is my Wet n Wild Color Icon Single in Brulee. This shade is a great, just a little bit lighter than my skin tone shade, and I use this when I'm doing eye looks where the palette doesn't have a shade like this. And the way I like to use this is to set my eyeshadow primer, but not on the whole lid. I'll put my eyeshadow primer on, use a brush, blend it out, and just before I do this, tap it out to make sure there's no creasing. And then I will put this on a fluffy brush and blend it from crease to brow bone. That helps lighten that area. And then it also provides a base so that the shadows that I put into the crease or to deepen up the outer V will blend easier, but I still have a tacky lid so that when I put my shimmers on, they will stick. This just makes blending so much easier. It's also good if I have gotten a little bit too dark in my transition color, because then I can use this on a brush and just help blend out those edges so it doesn't look so harsh. I have figured out that I go through 2 of these a year, and at just 99 cents a piece, they might be a little over $1 now with inflation, but it is an investment I will continue to make in perpetuity as long as they continue to make this. The next product isn't a makeup product at all, but I consider it a beauty product because I would not be able to put my makeup on cleanly without it. And that is the Neutrogena Clear Complexion Bar. I don't use this to wash my face. I use it to wash my brushes. It is the best brush cleaner I have ever used, and it is definitely the most economical. Easy to get locally. I don't have to order it online. And it's so easy to use. As you'll see here, I just wet my sponge or brush, rub it onto the complexion bar, massage it in with my hands if it's a sponge, or rub the brush onto a brush cleaning pad that sticks on the side of my sink, give it a rinse, and they're clean. I've tried a Sigma brushing cleaner, Zote laundry soap, Dr. Bronner's baby shampoo, Dawn dishwashing soap. I've tried a lot of things, and nothing cleans as well as this Neutrogena cleansing bar, especially for my sponges. It just dissolves whatever makeup is on there and they get clean. So if you haven't tried it, I highly, highly recommend it. Picking these products was actually kind of hard because it wasn't just like, what are my top 10 makeup products, or what am I loving right now? Or I really went into this as, what products would I really, really not want to be without? If I had to get rid of everything, what products would I want to hold on to and make sure that I still had? And it was really surprising to me how few makeup products actually made the cut. But there aren't a whole lot of products in my inventory that I feel like I have to have that one, that there isn't anything else that I would want to substitute for that product. And that's kind of the criteria that I used when I was picking what I wanted in this video. All right, let's move on to another one. The 4th item that I picked up is this Caremetics lip sleeping mask. These you can get on Amazon, and I always have these linked in the products I'm loving right now in my description box. The box comes with 3, and it's $9.99. Incredibly affordable and incredibly effective. I put this on every single night when I go to bed, and it looks and feels and works exactly like the Laneige lip sleeping mask. I wasn't able to say that until after my birthday last year, because the birthday gift, maybe it was 2 years ago, was a Laneige set, and it had the lip sleeping mask. And so I was able to actually compare this with it, and it just is the same. I put this on my lips every single night, and I wake up and they feel hydrated, and it doesn't make them more chapped. You know how like when you use chapstick, you have to keep using chapstick because somehow it just makes your lips more dry? It is just so hydrating and feels so good on your lips. And it is such a part of my bedtime routine now that I'm not sure I could go to sleep if I didn't put it on. But I highly recommend this, and I definitely would not want to have to live without it. Number 5, I couldn't live without because I wear makeup every day. And so every day I have to take off my makeup. And to do that, I use the Ro Kiss One Step All-in-One Cleansing Balm. This is my holy grail ride or die, don't want to be without it cleansing balm. Clinique Take the Day Off used to be my ride or die. I'd buy it 3 or 4 at a time when I could get it half off, sometimes at QVC, sometimes the Ulta 21 Days of Beauty, which they're apparently not doing anymore, sometimes on Amazon. But I know that it would take me exactly 3 months to go through 1 tub of Take the Day Off, and so I would just stock up when I could. But it's continued to go up in price. Unfortunately, this one had a price increase recently too. And so when I found out about this from my friend Andy over at Andy Does Stuff, I decided to give it a try, and I love it. It completely melts off my makeup, even waterproof mascara. It rinses easily. I do always double cleanse with the CeraVe Hydrating Foaming Cleanser, so I don't know if you could use this without that. Anyway, this has a pop-up lid, and it comes with a little spatula, plus it has the little lid that goes over the top to kind of keep everything where it belongs. You can see I've used about half of this one. It's about time to reorder. I I never want to be without it, and so I always make sure to order the next one before this one is gone. It does have a little bit of fragrance. It's just kind of a clean smell. I'm not sure if there's fragrance in it because the writing is not something I can read. Anyway, I just really like it, and this is now my ride or die. I don't want to be without it because I have to take my makeup off every day. Cleansing balm. I did want to mention I've tried the e.l.f. Holy Hydration Cleansing Balm, and it is a good cleansing balm in that it does well taking off your makeup. I personally cannot use it because it bothers my eyes. It doesn't bother my eyes when I'm using it, but I wake up the next morning and my eyes are all like gunky and crusty. So there's something in there, obviously, that I'm allergic to, so I can't use that one. This is number 6, and this one is my cheat product because actually there are 2 here because they have to be used together, and so it didn't make sense to include one without including the other. And that is a lip pencil and lipstick duo. The lip liner is the Believe Beauty lip liner in Barely There. I have purchased this at least 3, maybe 4 times. And as I'm filming this, I'm currently working on editing my lippy declutter. I am hoping that that will be up before this video. If it is, I will link it in the cards. If it's not, it will be up within a couple of days of this video going up. But if you see that video, you know that I have a lot of lip liners and lip products. And so to have one that I have repurchased multiple times says a lot about that product in my inventory. And it says that I don't want to be without it. This is my daily go-to, goes with just about anything I'm wearing lip liner. And the lipstick that I choose to wear with it most of the time is the Flower Beauty Petal Pout lipstick in 020 Naked Blush. So let me show you this combo on my hand. Here's the lip liner. It is so creamy, but so long lasting. And it's just kind of my lips, but better. Just love it. And then the lipstick just goes with it so beautifully. That's the combo I have on my lips right now. I have used up and repurchased this lipstick as well. And in fact, I have a video of a full face of makeup products that I love them so much that I use them up and repurchase them. Again, in the cards if you want to see that. But this combo goes with just about anything I wear. It can go warm or cool. It kind of is right there in the neutral middle. So if I wear a really warm eye look, it pulls a little more warm. If I wear a cool eye look, then the cool tones come through. Sometimes I put a gloss over the top of it. And if I do that, of course, then that does affect the wear time. But if I just put it on with the lip liner and the lipstick, it just hangs in there for a really long time. But if I had to give up everything, these 2 things I would cling to and try to save because I really love them that much. Number 7, again, I'm going to put a picture here because mine are in the shower and I don't feel like dragging them over here, is the L'Oreal Elvive Repairing Shampoo and Conditioner. These are almost always in my empties. Sometimes I will get adventurous and decide I want to try something new, and I always come back to them. Right now I'm using a Suave conditioner because I did not buy my conditioner when it was running out, and I actually ran out. And so I went in to buy conditioner and they didn't have any. And so I had to get a different conditioner because I needed one. I don't like it. My hair feels drier. It feels frizzier. It's harder to manage. It's harder to style. And yes, it was Suave and I could just throw it away and get another one, but I just hate to be wasteful. So I'm going to use it up. But the next time I'm at the store, I'm going to pick up my conditioner and then I'm going to use them like every other. So at least I have the goodness of the Elvive trying to offset the badness of the Suave. And then maybe I'll have learned my lesson and I will quit trying new things. But I know me and I haven't. And so I will because it's just fun. But I have learned my lesson and I will make sure that I always have the Elvive on hand in case whatever I try isn't working and I need to go back to the tried and true. Sticking with the hair theme, another beauty product that I cannot live without is my straightening iron. Now, it's not particularly this brand of straightening iron. This one is a Hot Tools. I think I got it at TJ Maxx or something like that, and it works fine. I think I have to use a little more heat and go and do a few more passes with it than I might with a little bit more expensive one, but I don't want to buy a more expensive one right now, so I just make do with this. But to do my hair the way I like to do it, I need a straightening iron. And I use it just about every day. I know it's not great for your hair to use heat on it every day, but I have been heat styling my hair since I've probably been 15 or 16 years old, and it hasn't fallen out yet. Well, it kind of did after COVID, but I worked on it and it came back and it's good. Now, during the summer when it's humid and I more tend to get frizzy and it's too hot to use a blow dryer, I will let my hair air dry, use curling products and scrunch and actually let my curls come out to play a lot more. But my preferred style is to straighten it. And so this won't be going anywhere. And if it goes out, like in the middle of fixing my hair, I would leave and go to the store and buy a new one immediately. The next one that I have is also a makeup product. And it's not necessarily this product as much as it is this category of product. And the category of product is mascara. And I wouldn't want to live without mascara because I have very, very blonde eyelashes. So without mascara, you really can't tell that I have lashes at all. Even on days when I wear absolutely no makeup, a lot of times I will still put on mascara. And the 3 makeup products that I put in here are ones that I feel like if I didn't do anything else, but I needed to go somewhere, I might put on a little powder, a little lipstick, and a little mascara. Right now, the one that I think would win if I had to get rid of every mascara but one would be the e.l.f. Lash Extender. This is a tubing mascara, and it doesn't flake, it doesn't smudge. At first, when I used it, I didn't think I liked it because it's kind of a wet formula, and so it's a little hard to build up. But it's one of those that after like a week or two, it is just perfect. And so right now I'm really loving it. It is what I have on my eyes today. And the wonderful thing about a tubing mascara is a little bit of warm water, just agitate slightly and it just comes off. When you splash water on it, you see all the little tubes in the sink and it's gone. So yeah, this has quickly become my #1 mascara, even though it hasn't been on the market for very long. And then number 10, but not the last one because I told you there was a bonus. Number 10 is my Simple Modern water bottle that I got for Christmas. And I like the look of this one actually better than the Stanley. It's a little bit sleeker. It's not quite as expensive as the Stanley either. I was curious how long it would actually keep ice in the cup. And so last week I put ice in it at 9 o'clock in the morning. And at 11 o'clock the next day, so 26 hours later, it still had a small piece of ice in it and the water was still cold. Now, obviously, you should drink more than one of these in 24 hours, but this is one of my favorite beauty tools because water is so important to your overall health and to the health and beauty of your skin. I am not sitting here telling you that I come close in any way to drinking the amount of water that I should drink in a day. I'm lucky if I get one of these down. I should be drinking 2 of them, I know. But I recently discovered that I actually like water with ice in it. I never thought I liked ice water because when I would drink it, my teeth are sensitive and the ice hitting my teeth just drives me crazy. Can't stand it. But turns out if I'm drinking it through a straw, I actually do like ice water. So I've been putting ice in it and I actually drink more of it. These come in all kinds of colors, but this mint green is kind of one of my favorite colors. And before I go into my bonus item, don't go anywhere yet, I want to show you how well this lip liner lasts. I have a wipe here. Now the lipstick is probably going to come off before the lip liner will, but I'm just going to rub across this. The lip liner didn't budge. The lipstick is gone, but the liner didn't budge. Now it will eventually come off, which is good. I mean, you don't want to not be able to remove it at the end of the day. But I have to really rub to get it off. But I think that's pretty impressive for a lip liner that's under $5. And in case you don't know, Believe Beauty is found at Dollar General stores. You can also find them online at Dollar General. If you heard or hear a rumbling, my husband is out feeding cows, and you may even hear them because they're very excited that he's bringing them some new hay. Sleep is another thing that's incredibly important for your beauty routine. There's a reason that it's called getting your beauty sleep. I do try to get 8 hours of sleep every night. I'm not always successful, but do pretty well most of the time. But what helps me get a good night's sleep are these Max silicone earplugs. I break one of these in half and use it for a couple of nights. I have an empty case that I keep them in so they don't dry out. My husband snores. Right now he has allergies. I know I snore as well. My poor daughter, sometimes she has to come get one because she's like, man, you and Dad were really loud last night. But when I have these in, I don't hear him. And I get a much better night's sleep when I wear these. They don't hurt my ears like the foam earplugs. If I put them in and they expand, they're too big. Okay, the cows are really noisy out there. I need to chill a little bit. Thank you. I don't know if they heard me, but they did shut up. Anyway, so the silicone ones, when they expand, they make my ears really sore. These do not. You guys can hear that, right? Yeah. These don't make my ears sore at all. They stay in all night. Obviously, if I still had young kids that I had to listen for in the night or something, it might not be the best option, but I don't. And so I love these. So the Max silicone earplugs are my bonus sleep product that I wouldn't want to live without. How about you? Do you have any beauty products that you wouldn't want to live without? Let me know down in the comments. I would love to hear and see if there's anything that you're using that would make my life better as well. Again, if you're here from Tina's channel, welcome. I am so glad you're here and I hope you'll stick around. I'll put a couple of videos over here you might want to check out to help you get to know me a little better. I hope I'll see you there or I'll see you in the next one. Have a beautiful, blessed day. Bye-bye.